Taking an online course can be very challenging for some students. To be successful in an online environment, students must have certain attributes that would lead to their success. This presentation explains and highlights some of the key attributes as a student supposed to have during this course. At the end of the presentation, students will examine themselves to see if they possess such attributes. One of the attributes is being goal-oriented. Being goal-oriented means that students should be able to set goals and work diligently in achieving those goals. According to Fairmont State University, they have identified being goal-oriented and self-discipline as traits of a successful student in an online environment. They must be able to complete and do work, especially assignments, with colleagues and also independently. Another important attribute is excellent communication skills. During this project management certification course, your primary means of communication would be writing. Possessing excellent communication skills certainly an attribute of a successful learner. Excellent reading skills would assist students in understanding content, assignment, and discussion, just to name a few. During this course, students must practice and make use of the resources available to assist them in their writing and communication skills. You can check out the resources in the resource folio for this module. Another attribute is perseverance. In an online environment, so many things can go wrong. Research has shown that learners will be faced with obstacles such as interruption in internet, computer crashing, or other technical difficulties. But they will have to find ways to overcome such problems. During this course, students are encouraged to save work on external drive or use cloud storage space to back up their work, just in case the computer crashes. Netiquette is another crucial quality or attribute an online learner should have. Netiquette is another critical attribute of a successful learner in an online environment. All of us as teachers and students are entitled to our opinion. During this certification course, students will share their views, express their opinion on certain topic or issue. Even though you disagree with an opinion, you must disagree in a respectful manner. For example, as we are aware, the face-to-face classroom is not a place for students to express their anger and frustration with classmates or the instructor. Likewise, the discussion forum and blogs are certainly not the place for it. Taking charge of your learning or being responsible for your learning is another. Research has shown that students who take charge of their learning in an online environment are very successful. motivated intrinsically. They are able to set goals, take initiatives to get things done. During this project management certification course, students have to take the lead in discussion sometimes. Students have to take the initiative to ask questions when they don't understand certain things. Students have to be responsible for the learning. They also have to understand their role as a student and the role of the facilitator. In this self-directed course, the instructor would be a facilitator or a guide a guide to the learning process, and not the one leading out in the teaching process. Students will be the one that will be teaching themselves or discovering and learning independently and not dependent on the teacher or the instructor to give them all of the information or instruction. Another critical element is effective time management skills. Effective time management skills will enable students to perform well. In other words, to be very successful in an online environment. Students must have the ability to schedule and manage their time well, because this particular course is not taught in real time, and there is no specific time for classes. There will be more than one activities due on particular day. So, in other words, students will be working on more than one task or assignment simultaneously. And if they are able to schedule and manage their time well, they will be able to complete the task on time. That also will go on to when they are working on projects. A project has different aspects, and some aspects have to be completed or have to be worked on simultaneously. So that skill of managing and scheduling time plays a critical role in them being successful, not only in this course, but even in their future job. Taking an online course can be very challenging for some students.